Hello, and welcome to the Mad Painter Show. Do you ever get to points of just being tired, feeling super drained, and just going on and on and on? Yeah, I feel like that sometimes, quite a bit. So, what I found out, or at least for me, what I found out is making time for things, certain things, is what helps and gives you energy to help you keep going for what it is that you need to keep going for. So I want you to whatever it is that you're doing, just sit down. Oh, well, if you're driving, please, not do this while you're driving. But I want you to take a seat, sit down, and relax your body. Okay? And now what you're going to do is that you're just going to close your eyes and you're going to take a deep breath. We'll all do it together. You're going to inhale and then you're going to slowly exhale. And as you're doing this, I want you to let go of everything. As you're inhaling, I want you to clear your mind. It's like you're clearing it and collecting everything that's there. And when you're exhaling, you're releasing it all out. And do it one more time. We're going to inhale. And then you're going to exhale. And just kind of move your neck around. Shake your body out. And so do you hear how quiet that is? Sometimes we have to get in a place where it's quiet time. What I found out is best super early in the morning. At night, it can be good, but it depends on your environment and how the activity, during the nighttime is in that environment. But I've discovered that super early in the morning, you get to have quiet time. And during this quiet time, you want to use this time to get your mind clear, get yourself collected, not go through, what happened yesterday, what's going to happen tomorrow. If you need to get those things out, as I've mentioned before, journaling is an excellent thing. Write your ideas out, write your problems out, but also pay attention to your inner voice. If you see that your inner voice is doing a lot of me, on what's happening with you, how people are treating you, on how you should be treated better, on how you're not thought of, how people don't love you. Nope, let it go. So, also, you're going to make time in finding out loving you, what it takes to love you, what it takes to love others, what actually is love. And talking to a lot of people about love, how did I get here? And talking to people about love, a lot of people would answer, they know what love is due to what their own personal experiences are, but that's not everybody's experience. So seek out love. Ask, what is love? Find out what that is. Ask, seek, and knock. So in discovering about love and making time and seeing what it takes to love you and what it takes to love others, that's also going to bring and give you a different type of energy, and also will help you see and understand what you need as far as giving you more energy. What does that consist of? So another thing in slowing down and taking time and letting go, you're also going to include being thankful. What are the things that you are thankful for? There are a list of things that we can be thankful for. Being able to see and hear what we can have people listening to this that have different disabilities, but you also have strengths. Being thankful for our weaknesses and strengths. Being thankful for who we are. So in shifting our negative talk to a positive talk, and shifting in how we're seeing ourselves and how we're seeing others, this will also give an energy shift. In understanding that every day is going to be different. And every day we're working on in becoming this better self. Because I'm just seeing that's just basically what this whole show is being about. But in becoming our better self, that consists on different levels, different walks, learning different things and gaining different understandings and wisdoms of things which are gonna better help us know who we are and who others are, and then how we serve a purpose in this world. Every system in nature serves some type of purpose. We are still in that purpose, whether we know it or not. Just as a small thing as it came to me, this as far as plants. As we inhale and exhale, we are giving the plant something when we exhale. And when we inhale, they're giving us oxygen. What is that? Oxygen and nitrogen. This isn't chemistry right now, in biology, because I can't think of it at the moment, but it's an exchange. So we're also, in nature of people, are to do an exchange. And sometimes that exchange can be very tiring. So we're learning how to exchange our not having energy with getting energy from nature. So another part is in this taking time in recognizing in nature what draws to you, what are you attracted to in nature that you feel gives you a sense of wow, a connection, a deeper reflection of how you're made, of who you are, a deeper appreciation of what this thing is called life. And forgive me, because this is a different type of video, because there are like, I started off with one thing, but there are like different things that are now coming to me, because these videos are like something interesting. But the whole purpose is to help us gain better understanding on how to better operate in this life daily. And as we're working on better operating in this life daily, we each have a walk. Our walks are different. We experience different things. But regardless of the difference in those walks, we want to live the best life. We want to help others live the best life. And in the midst of having the best life, we may experience the worst things, and we may be in the worst case scenarios, but how do we shift our thinking and energy to not dwell on these things? Because even though it may seem like things aren't always going how you want it to be, there are still lessons to be learned. There are still things that we can gain from every experience that has a way of building us to a bigger and better self, a bigger and better understanding on how we serve people and how we can go about pleasing our Creator. And I understand I have different watchers that may be watching these things, but in studying the God that I study, there's a thing as far as in love and giving the love, because this isn't a thing in, I need you to study what I'm studying because you need to. No, this is just in gaining understanding in this love walk. The last video that I posted, I read the Ephesians. And in years, as I mentioned before, in years of reading that, I discovered that that was an experience. And in discovering the experience of that love walk, there became a habit of recognizing love and recognizing thankfulness, and how the Creator has such this deep love and wanting to help us see and understand this love on levels. And in studying that, it has showed me that there has been such a love service that I've experienced and that I have been given just alone by myself, and asking questions, having conversations with the Creator, listening to what it is that they have to say, and being sensitive and being open to what it is, because it's bigger than the universe. It's bigger than. And so in recognizing this big and this small, and how everything plays, has its purpose in our daily living, and how we go about serving this purpose, this is where we're gaining our energy from. Because even in serving our purpose, sometimes things can be very tiring. So you have to learn what is going to rejuvenate you. And daily listening to people who have your best interest at heart. And even though you don't know them, but in them understanding the walk of life and the different situations, they have wisdom that when applied in your life, you will be able to experience a difference. And it also shifts your thinking, and when your thinking is changed, your actions are changed. So in that, you are getting to a place where you're better understanding who you are. You're better understanding how this thing operates. And even though you may gain a better understanding of it, it's not the easiest thing to do. It is a beautiful experience. And in shifting our perspective, having a belief in a higher, I'll just even go in a higher self. Having a belief in a higher self, because it's in us. We're now getting to a place of tapping into that unlimited potential. I wrote it down. I have to remind myself that I have unlimited potential, and I want you to remind yourself you have unlimited potential. So in recognizing that we have this unlimited potential, this wellspring, it's now tapping into and proof that it's there. Do you ever have, sometimes when you're in situations and you get like a gut feeling, and this gut feeling from what you have experienced before has never lied to you? Tapping into that and helping that gut, because you want that, I've said it in a past video, I see that gut feeling as like a baby. And you want to be able to, men, women, it doesn't matter. You see this as a baby, and you want to nurture and feed that gut feeling. And as you nurture and feed that gut feeling, it continues to grow and develop, and begins to have conversation with you. But just like that gut feeling does not lie to you, the only way you can feed that gut feeling is by feeding it the truth. Feeding it the truth and love. This gut feeling is a connection of something that wants to protect and wants to love you. When I tell you this video went somewhere else, but in being sensitive to that gut feeling, because this is also being in connection with the tiredness, because the tiredness is an energy thing. This gut feeling is an energy thing. So we want to be sensitive to these various energies, because this is what's going to help us and guide us to know what is best for us. So when you are feeding this gut feeling and feeding it truth and feeding it wisdom, and you're now giving it a place to have conversations with you. And it's not just a kick in the stomach like something's not right. So you want to start having conversations with this and being more sensitive to your inside higher self, because even though it's in your gut, it's a higher part of you, because your brain will tell, even though your brain is here, it'll tell you all kind of things. It'll be going back and forth on stuff, and you want to bring this gut feeling up to the crown, to the place of, because this is a place that's telling you, it's telling you truth. It wants to protect you. It cares and loves for you, because your gut feeling has never steered you wrong. So in being sensitive to who we are and being sensitive to those truths that we need to be sensitive to, and in loving ourselves and taking time in the quiet space, we have to take time. Hear how peaceful. If you don't know what peace is, you'll never know or want it. You'll think that where you are is where you should be, and no. Recognize that peace. Learn how to grasp and hold on to it, so that you can take it with you, and that you'll have it and know how to tap into it. Because this silence is what you need. It's what you need. Is what's going to forgive me. I have no clue. No matter what, you are loved. You are loved. Forgive me of the sensitivity of this, because this just came out of nowhere. Oh, wow. Whoever is listening to this, oh, baby, you are loved. You are loved. You cannot allow the outside voices to tell you, oh, forgive me, to tell you these things. See, allowing this, do not be afraid of the silence, because the silence is not what's going to give you, to tell you to kill yourself. In feeding your word and feeding yourself, Lord, life can be tiresome. And it's okay. It is okay that life can be tiresome, because it's like that for everyone. And don't feel bad about that. This is not a place to feel, oh no, virtual hug, my friend, virtual hug. No, you have support. You are not alone. This is why I do these videos, and there are other people who are doing videos that are similar to what it is that I'm talking about, and they can expand. One person who I listened to, for example, who I actually paused on, his name is Bishop Dale Bronner. He is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I put on makeup. Look, Jesus, I didn't. But he is absolutely wonderful, and in listening to people who feed you words of life. And I'm mentioning him because, first of all, I'm not a churchgoer. I'm not a person. This is a whole nother video. But he is not a pimp. He is not send me your tithe money, this, that, and the other. No, he has money. He doesn't. That's not his concern. His concern is you having a better understanding on how to operate in this life, mentally, spiritually, and physically. And so, I originally started this off as in being tired of just everyday life. Oh, no, I get, we have people that are tired, that are, oh, no. You have a fight, love. And you are fighting to live the best life Of course you're gonna survive. The reason I'm telling you the things and we are working to live our best life is because you have to understand you are more than a conqueror. And in understanding you are more than a conqueror, this is why you're feeding that gut, because you know the world system, not the earth, but the world system wants to kill you. It wants to keep your mind in lack. It wants you to think of yourself as being little. But when you recognize that even the smallest things has its purpose in this huge world and universe, you will better understand from micro to macro how you serve such an awesome and amazing purpose in this life, in this world. We need you. So instead of looking at what technology is doing and what it is causing you to lack in your I want you to understand technology was made by men, and just the wondrous things that technology has brought to us that man has made. Imagine the wondrous things that the Creator has made can do, that you can do, because you have been purposed. So in your purpose of doing the things that whatever it is that you are purposed to do, take time out in the silence and feed yourself. Be thankful. Start off each day shutting those thoughts down, shutting those negative I don't care who it was, whatever negative voice that you're hearing that's telling you that you can't, whatever. Nope. Immediately replace those thoughts with thankfulness. Just like the inhale, exhale exercise that we did a few some minutes before starting this video. Practice that. Inhale thankfulness. Inhale love. Inhale thankfulness. Release all that negative stuff. Release it out of your body. Release it out of your system. Move it around. Get it out. Walk around the block. Well, man, if you get up super early, But sometimes when you recognize that you're angry, walk around the block. Don't just sit there and stew in it. You know what I mean? So you are beneficial. You are purposeful. Invest in yourself. Invest in finding out what that is, and take time and fill that with truth and with love. Make this day purposeful. Have a great day and much love. You got this. You got this. You get a little tired, take a rest out on the bench and have some Gatorade, but we got to get back in the game. Take you a break. Have a self-care day. Sit in some silence. The silence is beautiful. Don't be afraid of it. But so you won't be afraid of it, start feeding yourself love, truth. Okay?